Hello everyone, this is Sophie from Bright Opal Tarot. How are you doing today? I hope all is well. It's been a while since I've done readings. A very long time actually. I'm sorry, life kind of happened on me. But things are slowly getting back to normal, so I'm going to do a few readings today. The first one I want to do, well, the readings I'm going to concentrate on today are the clown readings. So for our new subscribers, I use the Le Grand Circus cards when I read for people who we would consider, I don't like name calling. I say that all the time, yet I do it all the time. For idiots, like the Trumps. For people having somewhat strange and strange standing in the political world, like the Trumps. For people like Barr, for people like, sometimes it's someone that we like but did something stupid, so I'll use the clown cards for that, just to add a little bit of humor to the whole reading. So today I am going to start with, of course, the orange clown. It would appear that Mr. Trump decided to use the power of his office and abuse it. Okay? He got people to investigate people of Congress, his political enemies, one of them being Adam Schiff. They did that with a journalist or two as well. If you remember, I did a reading on that. They went to Apple. They went as far as not only doing spying on their families, but their children. I mean, Adam Schiff's children that I know of are not even 18 years old. I mean, hello. So I thought that was very, very, very strange and totally illegal, and it's worse than what Nixon did with Watergate, as far as I'm concerned. And I think the majority of people are in agreement with me on that. So, what's going to happen to Trump, just based on that, on the fact that he spied using private companies like Apple. He spied on his political opponents, people that got in his way that he didn't like. I'd be surprised to find out who else is on that list, and I'm sure there are many. So let's see here. What is going to happen to Trump? I don't care what he found or not found. I cared about the action that he took to basically spy on his people, on these people. So what's going to happen to Trump because of what he did? My guess is nothing. As usual, that guy is like Teflon. Okay, so the Six of Swords, well, he is in a position where he can walk away. He is walking away from all this, I'm pretty darn sure. Crossing that is the Page of Swords. And we, as a people, need to swallow what the BS is pulled on us. Especially the people who were spied on. They have to swallow that. Seven of Swords, it's very fitting because he stole private information, private data. The Tower, well, he did have a Tower moment. That's in immediate past. He didn't do that alone. It wasn't his idea alone. Trump, he's not dumb like Eric, but he's not that smart either. So someone else did that with him. Someone else gave him the idea. Although we do know that people, many of his advisors told him to stop doing it. It wasn't to his advantage. So something, an offer, ignoring an offer, ignoring. He has 3 cups in front of him. He's considering those 3 cups. Another one is going to come and surprise him. Who knows, something might decide to sue him and for once win. Baby, be careful with the cords. That's the only working computer in the house, okay? Please. Okay, the Six of the Six of Pentacles. He is dreaming of the good old days when he was in power, when he could do whatever he wanted, whenever he wanted, however he wanted it. There's no surprises here. But then there is a six. Hold on. No, this is the Six of Pentacles. Charity. He paid people. Those people might come across as victims, as having been forced to do things against their will, but they were paid good money for it. This is yearning for the good old days where he wanted to, he wants power back, and he wants to control the media. He wants to control the information. He wants to control everything. He's a control freak, so the Two of Cups. He was working with other people on this, like I said, and they were paid good money, and he's yearning for their return so they can get back into that. And the Five of Cups. He's looking at the spilled milk, but he still has aces up his sleeves. He might be looking at that, but he has aces up his sleeves and he knows it. So what I'd like to know is, what are those aces? What is it that he has? And he's not looking at right now, but he has, there's some, you know, he's saying that he's going to get into power again, that he's going to get back into office, being reinstated in August. Usually doesn't have plans. The guy flies by the, how do you say that? By the seat of his pants or something like that. But I'm wondering, what are those two things that he might have still going for him that we don't know about? Because he's hiding, see, they're behind him, and he's hiding them. Just looking at spilled milk, he's hiding them. Usually I would say it's just somebody who's looking at what has failed, and he's not realizing that there's still 2 cups up, and that not all is gone, you know, that there's still hope. But in this case, because we're talking about the orange guy, I say that those two things he's aware of, he's just hiding it from us for now. Can you believe it? He made us believe that, and I don't care what we say, we kind of fell for it. He made us believe that there were people, leaks in the office, and we're all wondering, who are those leaks? And all along it was him. Okay, now Five of Pentacles is out in the cold. He's evaluating things, but people are evaluating him too. Oh, the Ten of Swords. Maybe those two cups he doesn't see, and he will never see them. Who knows? Who knows? But I want to see about these guys here. He wasn't working alone, and he's dreaming of these guys. He wants to get these guys back to do more for him, to do more spying, to get more information, more intel for him. Besides the Russians, who are they? No, that's an idea germinating in his head. That's Melania walking away. Okay, doesn't make sense. New ideas, new projects, new work. With the Queen of Pentacles. And now my card for Ivanka is really truly the Ace of Queen. Sword of Queen of Swords. Wow. He's offered money. There's a project to offer him money to get him away. And he's looking at what he's got and what's being offered, and he's going to refuse it, I think. Let's see here, the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups. The Four of Cups. He's looking at what he's got and guarding it very, very, very closely, looking at his work, and if you look at this guy, he seems to be crying all over the bush. No, it's mine, 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 mine. And again, the Seven of Swords. Robbing the bank. Yeah, money will be offered to him to leave the Republicans alone, maybe, but I don't know that he's going to accept it. It's gonna have to be a hell of a lot of money. I don't think I don't think the Republicans can afford him. No, I don't think the Republicans can afford him, and he still wants to go back in power. It's not going to work, but he still wants to go back in power. It's all about the election that he's lost in 2020, and yeah. So we haven't learned much about who else was involved in this, but we know that he'd like to get them back at work for him, but it's not going to work. And that's probably why all the information that's coming out is actually coming out. Now, I'm sorry, I need to go to through a bird rescue here. Come on, baby. And there we go. Yeah, well, that's what happens when you try to play like a fly. Meet my nieces. This one is Emma Rose, and she has recorded a song, a music. She has written a song for me for the introduction videos, and it's really nice. She did it with one arm. There we go. I'm sorry. She did it with one arm because she broke her arm. I think my bird has an anxiety attack. She did it with only one arm because she broke the other one. She's really good at piano. So she recorded it and everything, but my computer is not powerful enough to be able to merge two videos together yet, so, but soon it will be. Oh yes, I'm working on that very hard, guys. And Bebe, by the way, has gone back to his crate in the living room. Okay, so I want to see, I apologize for that. I should have paused the video. I didn't, and I won't be able to cut and edit the video because, like I said, my computer, I tried to do that yesterday. My computer is not, doesn't want to do it. So, what's ahead for Mr. Trump? Mr. Trump. Do you know the story of the Trump family? It's hilarious. The first Trump to come here was from Germany. He came here because he ran away from the being forced into the army to go to war. So he came here and he started in New York, then went out west. I think I know he went to Canada, even Alaska, came back down west in Seattle, and then back to New York. He was running brothel. How fitting. And that's how the family money started, with brothel. He was pimp. He went back to Germany, met a lady, married her, brought her here because they were again trying to get him into the army. I think escaping the army is a family trait in the Trump family. So let's see here. What's next for the orange clown? What's next for the orange clown? Well, right now, not much. He's sleeping on it. I'm just waiting. If you look, it's a guy's, laying on swords with a big weight on top of him. We're just waiting for somebody to show up with a hammer and go pow. It might happen soon. Who knows? Then we have the Knight of Cups, seducing people. He's very busy seducing people, making sure that people know, hey, I'm still alive and I need your money. Then we have the Knight of Wands. Work, Trump. He's working on something. He might be rushing into something, or it's one of his kids working for him. In the past, there was a lot of judgment, people passing judgment. Some people are waking up. Not fast enough and not enough people, but some people are waking up. In his head, there's a lot of battles. It's as if he's dreaming of it. He's dreaming of discord. He really, truly is dreaming of discord. He's not a good man, is he? The Empress. Selfish. I see the Empress upside down in this case, especially since we're talking about Trump. So I don't see her pregnant with possibilities and being motherly and loving. And no, I see her pregnant with looking for opportunities to destroy. That would be in Trump's temperament. Right now, he's taking the high ground to fight the good guys. No, he's taking the low ground. He's underhanded. It goes so well with the Empress. It goes so well with the Empress. He's ideas to be underhanded to get what he wants. I often see the Nine of Pentacles as Ivanka, even though she is also the Queen of Swords. You know, she's a princess. You know how sometimes I start the video and I have my bird here and I say hello. You know, I look like the Nine of Pentacles. We'll have to clarify that. Celebration. He's dreaming of celebration and becoming the emperor again, which is not, I repeat, not going to happen. It can't. There's no possibilities. Even, let's say he were able to go through with his fraudits. He would not be able to, if he went ahead with all the states that used to be red turned blue, no, sorry, I'm a little mixed up between my Canadian coloring and my American coloring. So let's say he was able to do that, and it would turn out that all of the those electoral college votes would normally go to him. It's too late because the electoral college has already voted. So it's already done. It's already a done deal. He can't go back. There's no way. The Supreme Court, even those who were put there by Trump, won't go for it. So, what did I want to clarify? Who's the Knight of Wands? Let's look at the Knight of Wands. That I feels like Eric. Poor Eric. Oh, looks. He has a new business venture in mind. That's what's at the back of the deck. New business venture. Ooh, with the Hierophant and the Chariot. That's strong. New business venture with the Hierophant and the Chariot. Coming back victorious. But he's going to be hung for it. I don't know who the King of Wands is. That's Jill Biden. She reminds me of Jill Biden. But yeah, those are very, very, very strong cards. He has a new idea. The government, in some ways, it could be through the Justice Department, it could be through the administration, could be Congress, will involve themselves in this. And And oh, split. I just see those horses going in different directions, and the carriage of the chariot kind of splitting in two, which will be seen as a victory at first, but will paralyze everything after, which could go back to our Four of Swords, where the guy's asleep on the switch. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry, this is a long reading, but it is getting more and more informative. What is it that Trump... the Empress, okay. What is Trump's plan? I know, besides destruction, I feel destroying the Republican Party. What is Trump's plan? I feel very negative energies here. What is Trump's plan? What is Trump's plan? What is Trump's plan? Well, it's all about money as usual. Hang on to what you got, that's for sure. He has made a decision. He has made a decision, you guys. In the past, he wasn't sure which way to go, what decision to make. He had two different opportunities. He has made a decision as to what to do. And he wants to hang on to what he's got. Again, the same card, the same spot, the Four of Cups. He's delusional, but he has strength on his side. The strength that he has on his side is all the information he has on people. You know how he has spied on Adam Schiff and journalists? That's basically because he wanted to have information on people to make them do what they want. Well, all those Republicans that are not talking against him, they've all been spied on. Every single one of them. And the only Republicans talking are those who are not afraid of their past mistakes. They're not afraid because they have nothing to hide, nothing to lose. But justice is at the head of this reading, and that's not in his head. It should be, but it's not. Justice will be made. He has strength, though. A false sense of strength. He truly is delusional. He has a false sense of strength. He's out in the cold. But like I said, some people feel trapped. He's not going to accept the offer that is going to be made to him. And what I saw in the previous reading, he's not going to accept the offer because he feels he's delusional, and he feels strength is on his side, and he feels that he's going to be able to recover from all of this because of all that he knows about everybody. He just wants to be able to get people to spy for him again. And that's one thing that right now he's not able to, but he's actively seeking people to do that. So this is it. This is it for Trump. It was a 30-minute long video with an interlude on saving Bebe. Sorry about that. And I'm going to do another video and post it, and then I'm going shopping for a computer. So wish me luck on that. See if I can find something that is in my budget. Thank you very much, everyone. Bye-bye.